4, 3, 2, 1.
I'll pry the screams from your flesh.
Hello, and thanks for checking out my video on helpful tips for Dark Inquisitor Xanesh. Hopefully you'll find some of these tips useful for you. Now, keep in mind, this isn't a complete guide for the encounter. There are plenty of videos out there that do a great job of explaining all the details. I just want to touch on some of the smaller things that can trip someone up. The torment mechanic is rather easy to deal with. You'll see these large void zones appear around the room, and you'll notice that if you stand closer to the center of the room, you have a much shorter distance to move should you get caught in the middle of it. When Xanesh casts Void Ritual, 3 orange eyes will appear around her on the ground. If you're assigned to a group that's supposed to deal with the Void Orbs, make sure you know where to stand. The 3 zones will always appear in the same spot around the boss. Using world markers, it's easy to assign positions in practice before the fight even begins. If you try to figure out where to go during the fight, you can easily make a mistake, and that will ultimately result in a raid wipe. Once Void Ritual is completed and you've become Void Woken, it's critical that you determine where the portals are and which type they are. The entrance portal is a mess of swirls, and you can see an orb inside of it if you look hard enough, but I personally find it easier identifying the exit portal since it has this big empty blackness in the center of it. In my group, I was the first person to hit the orb, so I run to the entrance portal and I make sure I place myself between the portal and Ashara, who happens to be trapped in the center of the room. In this case, there's a pillar that happens to also be in the way, so I scoot over a little bit and I make sure I stand between the portal and the pillar. After hitting the orb, I like to run to the exit portal and make sure everything works out. Sometimes it can look like the orb's going in the right spot, but in actuality it ends up missing the portal. Standing behind the portal gives me a chance to knock the orb forward again and another opportunity to possibly get it right. And that's all I have to say for this encounter. I hope you found the video useful, and good luck on your future attempts on Dark Inquisitor Xanesh.